Lifeline is pretty angry at Mrekk over what he did to him. Looks like there is a new Mania prodigy, but who exactly is this? An insane Twitter drama got debunked with only one picture and more in the latest episode of Osu News. I'm your host Stu, and all I want you to do is just sit back, relax, grab some popcorn and just enjoy the show. Around Thursday, August 10th, 2023, Mrekk decided to log into Osu and stream it on Twitch. Everyone was expecting a normal Osu session where Mrekk would set some pretty crazy scores, and let's just say that they pretty much got what they expected, except there was one catch with that. The catch being that every single score he set was a number one score on the map, and the previous number one score holder for every single map that he set a number one play on was Lifeline. So he was pretty much sniping every single one of Lifeline's number one scores. This is how Mrekk's recent activity looked like that day, and this is what Lifeline's recent activity looked like that day. Not to mention, Mrekk set some really good scores that day, but we're going to talk about that more in the next episode of Score Peak, which is going to be released this Tuesday. After the stream session, Mrekk went on Twitter and flexed a little bit to everyone, but then when Lifeline saw what happened, he responded with this: "Oppenheimer bomb in your closet, Mrekk, bye. I don't accept that Mrekk has won against me, even if he will win against me, because he never faced me at my best, while I always faced him at his best. That's not competition. I do not accept that I've lost to him. Only fools would see it that way." Let me know in the comments, do you think that Lifeline will get his revenge by maybe sniping Mrekk's number one scores? But also, speaking of Mrekk, I wanted to shout him out and just say thank you for raiding my previous stream on Twitch. It was completely unexpected, and apparently he has watched some of my vids previously, so yeah, thank you so much, man. And if you don't want to miss out events like that, then be sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna be live 10 PM EU time, so be sure to be there. But speaking of top players, do you remember in 2019 when Mrekk got unbanned, and then within like 20 hours of playtime he managed to reach number one? Well, let's just say that we have something similar in the Mania community, except this time the player was never banned. It's a completely fresh new account, and they managed to reach one digit, aka rank 9, in only like 20 hours. Of course, I'm talking about this new player by the name of Botanic, and I'm going to quickly explain how he managed to reach that rank level within only like few hours. And it's pretty simple. He is just a well-known top ranker in other rhythm game communities, like for example BMS, O2 Jam, and so on. As of me recording this, he is still rank 9, so there's still a lot of grinding he has to do until he ranks up again. But it's pretty interesting to see a top player from another community move to Osumania just to see how it is. But I think this isn't as ridiculous as the next topic that we're going to talk about in this video, and of course it revolves around Twitter. So a player by the name of Natsuko made a thread about a player by the name of Thiamine, showing some research that they made about this player, believing that they are a blatant multi-account playing for 4-digit Catch the Beat World Cup, and that the person behind that account is someone by the name of Bomb. Natsuko had some pretty solid claims showing that Thiamine had some really fast improvement, like for example I've seen their first 1-star, 2-star, 3-star and 4-star within just a few days. And another example, the moment Thiamine made their account, Bomb's play count went to 0. The thread is really long, like I will even show a screen recording of me scrolling through the entire thread. It's filled with a lot of solid claims and evidence. The problem with this whole situation though is that this entire thread got debunked with only one picture. And the funniest part of all is that the player that debunked this entire thread is a Mania player, a Mania top player to be exact. That's a player by the name of Mrekk, I think that's how you pronounce it, please do not kill me in the comments. And they simply just showed a screenshot of a show match between the two players. Only in the world of the Osu community can a whole thread be debunked with only one picture. Anyways, other very important news that happened throughout the whole week: Maliszewski is only $100 away from being the top earning Osu tournament player. Mrekk is now the first ever person to set 25 1.2k PP plays, and with the help of those new plays that he set, the difference between him and Lifeline is once again 2000 PP. There's a new featured artist in Osu by the name of Kardashev, who is known in the Osu community for being the artist of Seller of Ghosts. Ryusei Aika is now a NAT, aka a elite mapper. Thanks to his newly set 1000 PP play, Freddie Benson is back in the top 50. And finally, there's a new Qatar 1000 PP play. Anyways, thanks for watching, I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.